What's good, y'all? Welcome to the Gen TV podcast. As always, your boy Ease.
And A1 the Sauce God.
And let's get straight into our Facebook question. A1's going to take the lead on this one.
So our Facebook question, there was a post made showing a couple of, I guess you would say lesbian couples? Maybe?
Yeah.
Like lesbian couples, right?
Yeah.
So we asked you guys what your thoughts were on the relationship. And the caption said, who said you need a man to be a family, right? So we asked,
God.
what are your thoughts?
God said it? I don't know.
What are your thoughts on it? So, one of our previous guests, Daquan, or AKA Bro Man from Flip 4 on Facebook said, I like it. They live in free, no worries. Long as they guide the kid correctly. It'll be like any other relationship. Truth be told, a lot of men can't even handle men responsibilities. They fall or they fail, or at least are unhappy about the same rate.
I mean, that's kind of like a right and wrong kind of statement. I mean, I don't know, man. I feel like, yeah, I mean, as long as everyone's happy and doing right, I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. But I think typically it's like, it's been shown that like it's kids are raised in a healthier household when it's a guy and a girl. I mean,
Right.
but, you know what I mean? It's a new world we living in, and I guess it's better than the kid just being fucking in foster care or some shit, or just with one, or like, being raised by a single mom.
I mean, there is this narrative that like fathers will fold under like taking care of a child, and
I haven't. I got two.
I know a couple guys that are, the sole parents for a kid, and obviously, the minority doesn't set the rule, but I think there is this misconception that like fathers can't manage being like the sole provider for the kid or the main provider for the kid. Is it possible? Yes, but I don't know if the stats back it or not, but I think we need to change the narrative of like there being shitty dads out there.
Yeah, for sure. I think like they're holding on to a narrative of like 20 years ago, man. I think the dads nowadays are so much better and
involved in their kids' lives. Like I don't think I know any deadbeat at all. Like in part of my friend group.
Yeah, I don't think like, obviously there's probably like deadbeats out there, but I don't think it's like a thing how it was like when we were growing up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like like society's shamed men into being better fathers at this point, you know what I mean? Where it's like being a deadbeat is just kind of like really frowned upon and fucked up.
You know what's funny? If you drive down Thomaston Road, there's a big ass billboard on Thomaston Road. So you have to head from Cumberland Farms towards like Compare, right?
Yeah.
And you'll see it, and it says it's cool to be a dad or some shit like that. And it's like, who are you guys pitching to at this point? It's like you guys really have to set out to like make a billboard saying it's cool to be a father. Like most guys are pretty much being active in their kids' lives. I feel like nowadays it's the opposite. The dads want to be in the kids' life, and the mothers are being more spiteful and not allowing the fathers to be in their life.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's like that, small percentage of that happen. I don't think it's that big of a thing. I think those people are usually more vocal.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like those kind of bitter situations. Like
possibly.
They're always posting on Facebook.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like one thing about a bitter baby mom or bitter baby dad is you're gonna hear about that shit. You know what I mean?
You're gonna see it.
They don't ever take those L's in silence. I mean, they're gonna post about that shit daily.
Yo, one thing that pisses me off, bro, and I know we're kind of deviating right now, but like one thing that pisses me off is when someone says, "Don't make me look stupid," right? And then they proceed to make themselves look stupid on social media. Like, the world didn't know he was cheating on you. The world didn't know he was an ain't shit person, but you decide to bring those messages onto social media so that the world can see it. Like, let's be real here, Like, why not take this embarrassment in private?
Yeah. Yo, I don't get the point of like shaming your baby daddy, your baby mom on social media. Like, I don't understand like the end goal of it. You know what I mean? Because it's like, essentially, I think you're looking for pity, right? Or you're trying to make that other person look bad. But the person that looks the worst is you, because you either got nutted in by that person or you did the nutting. You know what I mean? So it's like, you look dumb.
Yeah.
Like, you made that decision.
You made the bad choice.
Not us.
Yeah.
Now we're judging you. You know what I mean?
Now we're watching your life pretty much and judging your life from the outside looking in.
And then, like, you look extra stupid when you get back with them. Because that
That's
typically happens.
And then they have number 1 and number 2 kids, or number 2 and number 3 kids, bro. The worst. All right. So our next question, which you touched on it a bit earlier, right? Micro said the stats don't lie. The percentage of children turned adults that have issues come from households with no male presence. The percentage of children turned adults that have issues come from households with no male presence. I think you're saying there's an increase. There's a larger percentage of kids that pretty much come from a household where there's no male presence in there. Mom can do whatever, but don't exclude the balance of that the child requires. And touching on what you said, I think
100%.
there needs to be like a balance between what the mother, between the influence that the mother has and influence on the father. We can't disregard what the father,
Yeah.
the role
I
the
mean,
father
I
plays.
think if you were to take a household with two same-sex parents and compare it to a household with like, a male and a female parent, I think the kid from the male and female parent household is gonna come out better than the other one. You know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
I mean, I guess the stats, say that too, but I just
Right.
think like you need a balance of like, both masculine and feminine energy. You know what I mean? Like, and you can't get that when you're in a household with the same sex. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and that could be for two women or two men. You feel me? Because there's just certain things that like you're gonna learn from a woman, and certain things you're gonna learn from a man. So I
Right.
think obviously in today's world, right, a lot of people are gay and they fall in love with what they fall in love with, and that's fine. I mean, like, but I think raising a kid, you really do need a balance of both.
I would honestly argue and say that you primarily need the father's role, honestly, because a man is the only way that could teach a man how to be a boy how to be a man, right?
Yeah.
And realistically speaking, we love to say women love to tell men how to be men, right? And say, well, real man would do this and a real man would do that, but you've never been a man, so how could you tell me what to do? It's like me trying to tell somebody how to be a parent when I've never done that. It's like you've never stepped a foot in these shoes. You could say what you would like from a man. You could say like what your requirements are to be your man, but you can't tell me what a real man would do. Yes, you may have men around you that have had an influence in your life, but in terms of like telling a man how to be a man, you can't do that. So
No,
I think
I don't disagree with that, but the
right,
same thing is like I don't think a man could teach a girl how to be a woman.
no, but I think a man teach a girl what to expect from men. Like
Yeah, but
kind of
but then you could say the same thing because then
right.
a woman could teach a boy what to expect from a woman.
Not all the time, and I think a lot of times that you would have to be a mature person to kind of step into that place. Like think about it, like there's a stereotype that like, oh, she has daddy's issues or
Yeah.
she has an absent father, and most stereotypes typically are true, right? So
Mm.
having an absent father or having a person having daddy issues, they tend to be sluts. They tend to be more promiscuous. They tend to be out and have like low self-esteem and kind of look for outside validation for these things.
Okay.
So having a father, I think, in the person's life or in a little girl's life is meaningful because most of the girls that are raised with their father, they tend to be, more headstrong, more goal oriented,
Mm.
more driven, and not
And,
to
I would say they have typically better standards for the men they date.
higher standards,
Yeah, yeah.
much higher
I mean,
standards for the
I'll
men
be
that
honest
they
with
date.
you. When I'm like dating, or when I
Right.
was dating, and I was talking to a girl, and she told me that she didn't have a father,
Mm-hmm.
I knew it was an easy smash.
Easy
You know what I
easy
mean? Like,
crack,
oh,
bro.
that was like, oh, we're in
Right.
there, and I knew I could probably spend the night there.
Yeah,
Cause
easy crack.
moms are pretty cool. Single moms are pretty cool with you sleeping over.
My single mother was not cool.
Oh.
My single mother was not cool with me.
I'm
sleeping
saying, but
over,
like
yeah.
single moms with daughters,
Yeah.
they're pretty cool with you sleeping over as a
Okay.
guy. You know what I mean? Like obviously you can't do that shit if the dad's in the house. Like you're not
Right.
letting that shit slide. I don't think at like any age. You know what I mean?
Right. Nah, that's a fact. But I think that honestly, like I said, I think with male presence in a young girl's life, I think it is very apparent into setting her self-esteem and kind of setting the foundation. They're not going to be easily persuaded into sex. They're not going to be peer pressured into doing things that they don't want to do by their friends. I think the male presence gives them that grounding and
But the
foundation.
only thing is, to me, I think it's still kind of like you need both, and I think they're equally important because what you're saying is like obviously I get what you're saying because it's like, all right, a little girl needs her dad to kind of teach her, it's like standards of how a man should treat her and what she should look for in a man. You know what I mean? But I think the issue with not having like a woman in the house or the mom, right, is for the boys, which I definitely understand, like the importance of a dad with his son. You know what I mean? 'Cause he's gonna teach him how to be a man. But I think where the importance of a mom comes in is like how to teach like a young boy how to actually process his emotions. Which I think if you're like just raised by like a straight guy or a straight father, I feel like you're probably gonna grow up in a more of like a colder home.
Realistically speaking, do you think women process their emotions effectively?
Mm, I think with their kids, yeah. I think what you're thinking about is dating. I think
Okay.
that's a different than actually being a mother. I think I think women, I think people, but like I think the way women, react like emotionally to their husbands and to their sons is different. I think a woman's gonna teach like a boy how to like process his feelings, how to express them. You know what I'm saying? And then like especially dating wise, I think a woman is gonna teach like her son like what standards he should hold for a woman. You know what I mean?
I think
I
that's
mean,
a great that's a
I
great idea. That's not realistic, to be honest
I
with you.
think so.
I think realistically speaking, a lot of times the relationship, the hurt and damage from previous relationships kind of trickle onto their kids, whether it be boy or girl.
But
Not to say
I think you're talking about a single household, right? I'm talking about both, right? I think if like if you're a hurt single woman, yeah, I think you're gonna like pass that shot to your kids. Yeah, for sure.
right, but we were talking about a mother's influence in the child's life,
I'm
right?
thinking about like importance wise, like you need both parents. I think they're equally as
Absolutely,
important.
yeah.
Yeah.
If you're in a 2-parent household, yes, you could get that balance. But typically speaking, most people are raised in a large percentage of people are raised in a single mother household, and a lot of times the offset of the result of that is you kind of get that hurt from previous relationships kind of being passed on onto the child, and the child kind of being kind of not being responsible, but kind of getting the brunt end of that. Whether it be you know short tempered,
Just
pretty much saying
emotional.
you're just like your father,
I mean,
stuff like that.
I
And
could definitely vouch, or I could definitely say that like I know some like men that were raised by single mothers.
right,
They typically tend to be very emotional dudes,
right,
and they're very reactive, and they're like quick to spaz out and
yeah,
shit like that. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So I do get your point, but I do think like if you're raised just by your father, like you're probably not gonna know how to express anything. You know what I mean? Because most guys are pretty like they have a difficult time expressing their feelings. You know what I mean? Especially like if
absolutely.
you're if your feelings are hurt, you're upset, you're going through anxiety. It's you just kind of like explode. You know what I mean?
How many single fathers do you know
Mhm. Like they don't.
personally?
What do you mean?
Personally, like fathers where they are the sole provider for their kid.
Like sole provider?
Yeah.
I can't say none, man. I think like all the parents that I know, like what if they're single parents or not, like they're share custody. Like I don't know one single dad that like the mom's not like there at all.
I would say I know, and obviously this is a small case study, right? I know about like 2 guys, right? And
Okay.
I would honestly say that they tend to be a little less reactive and a little less are more in tune with their emotions than the single mother counterpart. They are a little bit more understanding. They guide their kids through the emotions that they do have. Obviously, they have a female presence, whether it be the mother or an aunt or whatever the case is, a
Okay.
grandmother that's involved in a child's life as well, to kind of be like that, to give that nurturing, to fill that nurturing void that is missing from like the mother. But I would say that nowadays men are become a little bit more in tuned into their emotional side. I would
Okay.
say kind of
No, no,
trickling back more,
100%. Like
trickling back more
I would
into
just
like
I could personally say, right? Like obviously I was raised by both my parents.
yeah.
But I could promise you if I was raised like strictly by my dad, like there would be like I would have no idea how to process my emotions.
Right,
You know
right,
what I mean?
yeah,
Like that was just like that's like he's an old school dude, you know what I
yeah,
mean? Like talking about feelings is just isn't like a thing to him.
right.
But
I mean,
like
which is crazy because I was raised in a single mother household, and I have no idea how to process my feelings.
okay.
It really took me primarily all of my life to be able to, or a large percentage of my life to be able to process my emotions effectively. I tend to like shut down, and once again, I know I bring his name up a lot. Carlos has helped me through this process of being able to like kind of looking within myself and realizing like where my hurt has come from and how to channel that effectively and productively. So I would say that like it is a toss up because dealing, and from experience dealing with a single mother household, you do have to deal with that volatileness, right? You're not too sure what you're walking into, like how your day is gonna go. Like one minute you guys are good, the next minute you guys are not, and obviously this is no
Shade.
no shade or no disrespect to like, the single mothers out there, because we know like you guys are trying your best, but like from coming from a single mother household, you kind of get like the responsibility. Even though you are not the father or the ex-boyfriend or whatever the case is, the stepdad or whatever it is in the household, you kind of be held into that standard, and a lot of times you get the ass end of that, where like the father or the male figure, the boyfriend or the stepdad or whatever, would kind of cushion that, so that way the kid doesn't kind of take that. Being the kid, you get the brunt of that, so I would say that, like, it's not as, I think with a men typically tend to like bottle their emotions a little bit more. So I would say with
Yeah, till you blow up.
right, till you blow up. So I will say with like the fathers, from what I've seen, and obviously like I said, it is not 100% proven, but like from what I've seen, I think the male counterparts of like the single mothers, obviously the single fathers, would be able to kind of process their emotions a little bit better, so that way their kids wouldn't kind of get the brunt of that.
Yo, so what you're saying, you think single fathers do a better job than single mothers at raising kids?
1,000%.
Really?
Yeah. 100%. Yeah. I wholeheartedly believe that.
All
That.
right. I mean,
I think single mothers do their best, but I think single fathers are a much better parent at raising their kids.
Misogyny.
It's trickling in from the nah, 100%. I think single fathers are doing a much better job. Obviously, not single fathers that have not done some growth within themselves, but most of the time, they aren't the ones that have their kids. The ones that lack growth aren't the ones that have their kids. It's usually the ones that have done, some self growth or has reached a certain place that ends up being the sole provider for their child.
Gotcha.
So, moving on to our next question, Maytay said, "Why do our thoughts matter?"
Wow, what a great fucking response.
Okay.
I mean, yo, shit like that just annoys me because it's like, what do you mean why your thoughts matter? If you're because we want to engage with the audience, you know what I'm saying we want to see what your thoughts are. We don't want to just come on here and like just say what we think because we might be wrong and then we're open to the idea of that. And I think it makes for a good conversation to see what what people's thoughts are on it. You know what I mean? That's why we ask these questions. Did I answer it? Like, geez. There's always one smart ass in these comments.
Relo Evans.
Okay.
I guess Relio said, if they break up, who gets the baby?
Ooh, I think whichever one has the bigger strap.
Really?
Yeah. They have a strap off.
A strap off. I think one typically has a strap in this situation.
I don't know. Maybe they switch.
Okay, they have interchangeable straps.
I don't know. I don't know who would get I guess whoever the kids pick. I don't know.
No, I would say whoever had the baby would keep the baby. Like whoever birthed the baby would keep the child.
One. That's actually a better answer.
I think it's a better answer than the strap off situation. I mean, would you want to watch the strap off happen?
It'd be like a sword fight.
Okay. Right. So our last question is John LaBelle. John LaBelle says the government feeds off of this shit. They love single mother families that depends on government funds to keep them afloat. But statistics have proven time and time again that a family lacking the permanent father figure is almost always destined to fail. In the matter of children ending up in the prison system, a good masculine role model is the real glue to a family.
I mean, so he's pretty much saying what we've been talking about. Like, you do. Every kid just needs a father figure in their life, man. You know what I mean?
A male figure, a father figure. Yeah, absolutely. You kind of need that male structure to some extent. Especially I would say more so little boys and little girls. They typically need like some sort of male guidance.
Yeah, I mean that's not to take away from mothers, but I think obviously we're men, so we're gonna see things from more of a male perspective.
Right.
So, which is why we ask these questions to get the female's perspective.
Maytay.
Yeah, Maytay.
Right.
Yeah, thanks.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, like, like one of my things, like when I had sons, is like, I like, I mean, I didn't even want to have a kid when I had a kid, you know what I mean? But as soon as I had him, I'm like, no matter what, bro, I gotta lock in. You know what I mean? Like, there's no option for me to not, you know what I'm saying, like, build this kid up to be the best male he can be, you know what I mean? Especially, I think, like, I got a black son, so it's just like, though, like that's just I feel like added pressure, especially into like today's society. I got to teach them how to navigate throughout stuff. You know what I mean? Like police. Like I mean, you see these kids like with police encounters and shit like that. You know what I mean? So it's like to me, that was never not an option not to be in my kid's life.
Right.
Yeah.
And honestly, that is the main reason why I don't have kids, honestly, is because, I always wanted to make sure I picked the right person.
Yeah.
Like I said, I was raised in a single parent household and with a pretty absentee father. And I always wanted to ensure that, like, I was present in the kid's life. Yeah. And that is the main reason. Obviously, there are things that that kind of trickle after that caused me to not, want to have kids and kind of wait it out. But I just want to make sure that, I'm as present as possible. And honestly, I'm not going to lie to you, bro. The main reason, like the main driving force on that, I don't even know if I'll be a good dad, and it kind of scares me kind of trickling into that space of, I really being a father, because I don't know, like obviously it's easy to say like, well, just stand up and be a dad and be a present father. But like, who knows what pressures have like, what anxiety, what pressures have caused these people to like disappear, and
I mean, being a dad, bro, is one of those jobs that like you just get and you have no manual, you have no training. You know what I mean? It's like you learn every day. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like it tests your patience, it tests everything. You know what I mean, man? Like it's just like, I've been a dad for 9 years, man. Like it's every day is like my first week on the job. You know what I mean? Like I don't, because as I'm learning,
you've been a dad for as long as you've been a respiratory therapist.
Yeah, he actually was at my graduation.
Which one do you think you're more competent in?
Ooh, that's a good question, man. Yeah. I'm gonna say respiratory. I pretty much got that one down.
Really? You think you're more competent?
The thing is about the hardest part about being a dad is, right, it's like, first of all, you think you got it, right? It's like, all right, I know this kid. Like I got him, you know what I mean? But the issue is he turns into a different person every year. So every year I have
he's constantly evolving. You know what I mean?
It's like he's constantly evolving, constantly changing, and he's becoming his own person, and he's having different feelings. He's going through different things, you know what I mean? Like, so it's like I'm constantly have to change the manual. You know what I mean? Right. Like, because it's like my son's 9 now, about to be 10, double digits in like 2 months. Fucking nuts. You know what I mean?
Is he in middle school yet?
No.
Oh, when he touches middle school,
that's
it's about
what
to be
I'm saying.
A whole nother ball
that's
game.
Gonna be another, you know what I'm saying, like person I got to deal with. Like I don't know this person.
Right? Who are you?
Who's this kid? Who's this dude?
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? Like it's just gonna, and it's like my son's like he's like very emotional. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's like that's how we raise them. I'm very affectionate with my kids. You know what I mean? Like I didn't get that growing up, so that's something I made sure like to work on as a father. So like he's very in touch with his feelings, and like he expresses them, and it's like for me, it's hard taking that.
Why is that?
Because it's like you be forgetting that's like like this is a person. Like you know what I mean, like we as parents we do forget that our kids are people too that we do have to respect.
Remember growing up, like we were pretty much like shut down, not able to speak. That's what I'm saying. Not able to express how you really feel. Yeah. If you ever express yourself, you're pretty much talking back and being disrespectful.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like my kid tells me what he doesn't want to eat.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like that was an option for me. Like whatever was on that table that day, like that was it. Like
I'm not gonna lie, I still believe that. I still believe in that. Like whatever's cooked is what you're eating. You don't want to eat, you go to fucking bed hungry.
All right, that's what I mean. That's fair to think that, right? But thing is, like, would you want to eat shit that you like didn't want to eat?
No, but I mean, obviously, I'm always gonna want to pick candy, and I'm always gonna want to pick ice cream.
As far as like candy like that, I'm just saying like if you might make a certain like chicken, he just doesn't like it, you know what I mean? Like, and that's the thing. I got like shit. He's just another person. Like me, he has likes and dislikes. You know what I mean? And it's like.
So, do you think you should be cooking another meal because he doesn't like a certain thing?
Not necessarily, but like like you should maybe avoid it in the future. You know what I mean? Like, because like as you gotta like you know what I mean. It's like at the end of the day, that is a person, right? Like that has feelings. That's like, and if I'm like constantly shutting those feelings down, like what kind of person is he gonna grow up to be as an adult?
How do you decipher between doing what's best for him and adhering to his feelings?
Bro, you do it on the spot. That's what I'm saying. Like
really?
It's just like there's no like set way. It's just like, you got to pivot, bro. Like that, like day by day, it's just like a constant thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
And there's like days where I fuck up and I'm like, damn. Like it just hits me like, and then I'm like, yeah, that wasn't my best dad. That wasn't my best like dad day. You know what I mean? Like, you have bad days at work, Like that's how being a parent. Like you have bad days as being a parent. And it's like, and as a parent, like at the end of the day, when you realize like, damn, I made a bad call. It's like, you can either do two things, right? Which is like what most old school parents do, is like just ignore that feeling that you're wrong and just keep doing it, or you acknowledge that you're wrong. You may even apologize to your kid and then like try to.
That's gonna be
do
my next
better.
question, to see how much of a new school parent are you? How often do you apologize to your kid?
I'd say like often enough.
Really?
You know what I mean? Like, or I'll have conversations with them afterwards. After like, I do try to like I'll have like pep talks after.
Right. Like
you
a
know,
conference after.
Yeah, like we'll have like a meeting. You know what I mean?
A debriefing.
Like, yeah, like hey, like this is why I beat your ass.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, do you understand? Like, you know, like
Yeah.
you can't do that, man. Like,
I think those are needed. Honestly,
Yeah.
I remember there was not to get too personal here, but there was one instance where I was dating a girl that had a kid at one point in time, and the kid did something pretty severe, you know, and ended up needing to have like, and I said some harshful things, right? Obviously in the heat of the moment, right? But I said some things that were pretty mean at the moment, and it was hard. It was a hard pill for the mother to swallow, but I think it was well needed. It was needed in that moment, and obviously I got some backlash from the mother, and some things weren't you know, she was like, well, why wouldn't you say this? And I said, I gave the same example, you know, like, you know, this is a black kid being raised up in society, and eventually he's going to be a black teenager, and then eventually he's going to be a black man, you know, and at some point in time, it's going to be needed for him to kind of think about his actions and think about the people that are around him, and the impact that he's creating in society and the world. And so, you know, he has to be kind of mindful of that. He can't continuously go through life just kind of ignoring those things, you know. And to sum it all up, I did end up having a conference after, or not a conference, but like we all sat down and, you know, had a conversation after to discuss like what had transpired earlier and kind of where he went wrong and how we can do things better, you know, because I think the difference between like the way we were raised and the way these new kids are kind of coming up now is like, we kind of just listened, you know, like when our parents told us do something, you know, we kind of just went along with it. But a lot of times, like these new kids coming up, they need an explanation on why they have to follow like whatever you say. And
you know what? But it sounds crazy to us, but sometimes like an explanation is needed. You know what I mean? It's
absolutely.
It's like, as annoying as it seems, like having to explain yourself to a kid, it makes sense because if you just tell them don't do something and you don't explain to them why they can't do it, they're really never gonna know the true core of why they're wrong.
Absolutely,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like that's why like a lot of kids will just keep doing the same shit because like, they don't really understand why they're wrong.
Right.
Yeah, but you did kind of just remind me of something that I've noticed.
Right.
Is kids that are typically raised by single moms are fucking out of control, because I've noticed that like especially boys, and which boys are hard to control anyway, right? Like you by a dad or not, you know what I mean? Like that's like I got two sons, but I have noticed that like boys raised by single moms usually don't know the word no. Like they kind of run rampant, you know what I mean?
Really?
There's like they don't have too many consequences, you know what I mean? Especially when it gets to a certain age where it's like their mom really can't even hit them anymore.
Why do you think that is?
I think well, one, I think when they get old enough, it's like their mom literally can't physically do anything to them.
Right.
You know what I mean? So like there's that factor. And as far as like when they're younger, why the moms don't control them as well, I don't know. I'm not a single mom to explain that, but I have noticed that, you know what I mean? Like they just kind of they treat them like they're kings, essentially, you know what I mean? Like, and you see that shit.
Right. I mean, so here's from the outside looking in, right? I've had my fair share of single mothers, and I
stepped out of the year.
stepped out of the century, because apparently that's my destiny, right? But no, I think what it is, honestly, is there is a sense of frustration, you know. Realistically speaking, you know, like we discussed, that a father and a mother has a certain role to play, you know, and we love to think that, you know, we're living in a new age and pretty much everybody's equal, and which is not the case. You know, we each have a certain designated role. And here's my thing, right? I think that with the way society is going, right, to where think about a Mother's Day, right? She has to wake up in the morning. She has to fight with her kids to go to school. She goes to school. She has to fight with her coworkers and fight with her boss and fight with whoever else is at the job to get through the day. Then she comes home.
I mean, where does she work at? The WWE?
It might be, right? It might be.
All
but,
right.
you know, she has to kind of just go through the work struggles, you know, that everyone goes through. Then come home and then She can't relax, probably get like a 2-minute breath, but then got to start preparing the kids for bed, whether that be cooking, making sure that they do their schoolwork and all this other shit. So a lot of times, the reaction behind that is kind of like short fused and short tempered, and eventually a kid's tolerance level, like you said, kids are human as well. So they tend to become, a little bit less tolerable of those things, and which then reflects in them not listening as much, running rampant, and I think that the mother is just kind of like exhausted and is just willing to just pacify the situation to get by into the next situation. Okay, well, you don't want to do your homework right now, fine, we'll ignore that, so give me some time to like cook some dinner, and go play your game while I cook some dinner. You don't want to do that, you don't want to eat these vegetables, well, fine, just hurry up and clean up your plate so you could go to bed. Okay. So it's just, okay, let's just move on to the next thing. And I'm not saying dads are better at managing this, but I think the issue with like a single parent household, a single mother, which we obviously know that single mothers are the main demographic in like a single parent household. I think with a single mother, there is just like a lack of, they run out of patience eventually, and it just like,
anyone would
constantly just pacify the situations onto the next thing. So then we have like this compounding of like lack of checking, or lack of like reeling the kid in, and then eventually they go out into society or whatever, whether it be school or whatever the case is, and they just are out of control at this point, and they don't have any like self-conscious into like what they're actually doing. So I think that realistically speaking, and I think it's just like just exhaustion, exhaustion from like a single parent household. Once again, I'm not saying that dads are better at doing this, but I think dads tend to better manage like their emotions in a sense.
I hate when you fold on your point.
Really?
Yeah, I hate when you do that. It annoys me.
Why is that?
Just like stand on it.
Just stand on it.
Like yo,
no, because you know what it is, bro.
Before you make a point, you always kind of like do this like heads up, like hey, like I kind of mean it. I kind of
don't. No, it's not that kind of mean it, because I could see, bro. It's like you could see it time and time again. Well, he's meant this or he's saying that, and it's like, no, that's not what I mean,
I mean, it's what is funny, like
how you're gonna tell me what I mean? You feel me? Like that's the thing I don't understand.
The thing like it's funny about like podcasting or just like I guess putting out content online. It's like you'll say something, and then like the way people respond to it is like, are you even like watching?
Are you? You're
like,
not. You're clearly not. You're clearly not listening.
Like you're just going with your own
narrative.
You know
right.
what I mean? It's like
I literally said the words out of my mouth and said what I meant, and you're twisting it into whatever. Well, I think he meant this, right?
Oh my god, and then like. Especially nowadays, bro, like the new trendy thing of like hating podcasts, especially male center podcasts, is like the new comment is like, oh, anyone can start a podcast now. Anyone could buy a mic.
Right.
It's like, first of all, if you're gonna hate or shit on us, we're cool with it. We actually quite enjoy it. But like, be fucking original,
right,
bro? If I read one more or anyone could start a podcast comment, I'm gonna fucking lose it,
right?
Because it's not offensive. You know what I mean? Like you're not doing anything. You're not hurting my feelings. It's just the unoriginality that kills me, because it's like, if you're gonna hate on me, do it with some fucking style and some class,
some originality.
Yeah, like don't just bite off the last like 20 people that said the same shit. Like, oh, anyone could buy a mic. Yeah, no shit. Anyone could write that dumbass comment. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, bro, it's just my pet peeve.
But that's what I'm telling you. This is why, like, I kind of like give like that disclaimer before I say something, is because people tend to like just twist whatever you say. Like, even for example, right? I was watching a video today, and this guy was talking about how much the reason why he decided to marry his wife. He said he went out to eat with his wife. I think they went to like Bermuda or something like that. And his wife decided to slip him $200 under the table while they were at dinner with their friends, right? Okay. And he was like, she understands the importance of a man being a man, and she didn't want to, me to be embarrassed by me not. Obviously, he said it. He was not in a financial state to
he shouldn't have been
paying, right?
Shouldn't have been on a date.
So, which some people said that, right? So. Which we don't know what the arrangement was. Maybe she said, hey, let's go. Like I want to take you out here, whatever the case is. We don't know. Right. Mm-hmm. But one person said, what I heard is she felt like she was obligated to pay for the meal because he wasn't in a financial state to pay for it. So, she didn't want to be embarrassed by her friends. And it's like, how did you grab that from this conversation? Like clearly he's saying like, oh, we don't know what the dynamic is. You know, I watched the video and I'm like, damn, you know, that's some respectful shit that like his girl decided to like slip in the money to make him feel like a man.
You look at that shit in a positive way, like, damn, like that's so dope of her. Like,
Right.
she's like, she's like a real like,
Yeah.
ride or die type of shit. Like I could see so much potential in a woman like that.
And here this girl come out of nowhere and was like just shitted on the whole thing. Like he was like, he's not being a man, and she felt obligated because she didn't want to be embarrassed by her friends. You know, it's like I'm pretty sure she knew he didn't have money before they went on this trip.
Yeah.
I don't think like he would be like, okay, let's go on this trip and I don't have any bread. You know, like this just don't make sense. But so for her to be like, okay, let me slip you the $200, which clearly means she knew his financial state.
Yeah.
Like I don't like. How do you draw your own conclusions from that? But this is what I'm. This is exactly why I give my disclaimers ahead of time.
You know what the crazy thing is about saying some shit too is like you'll say something about any topic, right? But you might be like speaking like just real general, right? And then but just like talking about that specific situation, right? Yo, like actually, one of our clips is kind of getting a lot of traction. We're talking about like we had said like most people become managers because they're power hungry, bro. I said, I mean like the amount of fucking comments like just disagreeing with it, like no, most people do it for the money, they do it for the shit. Like yeah, we're fucking aware, right? We're just talking about like We've been in managerial positions. We've worked with people that are fucking power hungry. Like we're talking about this. Right. I didn't say like in the clip. Like,
everybody.
100% of managers.
If you become a manager, you're in it for power.
100%. Like
right.
It's like, people don't read. Like sometimes, when people comment like these hateful things, it's like I wonder, like, are they not capable of like reading between the lines, or like are they just choosing anger? Because a lot of these comments are so angry. Right. And it's like, I just wonder, like, are you doing it on purpose? Like, are you generally like this, like this in real life? Like, do you get triggered like this quick in real life? You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know, bro. To be honest with you, you know what's funny is like I go through posts all the time, right? And I watch videos of like, obviously there's the whole narrative right now is men talking about their experience with women and women talking about their experience with men. And I always, you know what's crazy? I completely disregard. And this is maybe this is just my inner like toxicity, but I disregard all of the men comments and I look for like the first female comment to see like what the fuck she says. And it's like it's literally like carbon copy for like I could almost guess what the fuck she's about to say like in the video.
That's
bro.
what I mean about the podcast shit, bro.
Right.
Like almost every clip we have somebody in the comments
somebody in
the comments is like, oh, anyone can start a podcast.
Right.
It's like, oh my, like and that's either male or female. You know what I mean? Like it's, that one's like to everyone's saying it, but it's just like, yes, like we've heard it. You know what I mean? Like just
we've started a podcast. Like, okay, we bought the equipment.
Yeah,
we're here sitting on a couch.
You might not enjoy the content, which is fine. Which is funny. People only interact with content they hate.
Which I love it.
No. It's good for us.
Right.
Thank you. Continue.
Right.
But it's like, I don't understand what you people are going through. You know what I mean? Like, why do you only interact with content that you hate? Like, that triggers you. You know what I mean? Like, you'll scroll right by like the good quality content, the wholesome content, right? Not comment it, not like on it, just to go to the one that makes you upset.
Right.
And then just continue to get upset, like in the replies. Like,
it's projection, bro.
What?
It's projection. Like a lot of times people are going through like fucked up lives and whatever the fuck they're going through, and they need to kind of just spew that onto something and someone.
You know what I think too, bro? I know y'all like the shit on podcasts nowadays, right? It's very trendy.
Right.
We see it in the comments all the time. But I think deep down inside, I think a lot of you are jealous because at the end of the day, like we did something, right? We set out to start something and we're doing it, right? You may not like what we're doing it, but deep down inside, you're envious of us because we're trying to do something. You know what I mean? Like we're in the process of doing something that we enjoy. You know what I mean? And you're not. You're a spectator, right? You're just there watching us trying to chase our dreams while you do nothing but just drop hate comments.
You're sitting at home, chilling on the couch, watching your life pass you by.
Was it the Ever? What the fuck was that?
I don't know. Ever some shit.
No, but I think that's what it is, because it's like, I mean, anyone could start a podcast, but you didn't, right? And you probably didn't do anything.
Not even a podcast, but their goals. They didn't start their goals. They didn't. People start these fucking New Year resolutions, don't do shit, but then they get so built up whenever they see somebody else doing something, and it's like, oh, another podcast. Yeah, what the fuck are you doing?
Like, shitting on podcasts is like low hanging fruit. It's easy. It's easy to do, especially male ones.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hating on men right now. I think like Fresh and Fit like started like that like movement to hate on male center podcasts.
Really?
You know
okay.
I mean? Yeah. So I think now it's just the easiest thing to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you're there. I think if you generally don't like podcast content, don't comment on it. Don't
because guess what you do?
Because you
push it further by doing that.
Yeah, like, you push it further and you push it closer to you. Right. Because now the algorithm's like, okay, this is the kind of shit that like interact with. Bet. Here's more.
Yeah, here's more of Gen TV podcast. You know, like you like this shit? Boom. Here, we're gonna add some more.
Oh, you don't like it?
Right.
Like,
boom. We're gonna add some more of it. You know?
Like I said, we appreciate it.
Nah, we love the hate, man. Just hate under the comments some more. Just tell us how much you hate us and continue on spewing it. But start whatever it is that you need to start. Don't project your negativity onto us, because we decided it.
Yo, we want to win, but we want you to win.
Absolutely.
I can't wait to see the replies to this one.
Who the fuck are these guys to tell me I didn't start?
We're jealous of you losers. Right. You're losers. But here you are.
Right. So, so that wraps up our Facebook comment section. So anything happened this week with you?
Oh, something did happen.
Okay.
Something spectacular happened this week, man. So obviously 2023 was a horrible year for rap music.
Okay.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
Like nothing really stood out, nothing stayed. I think there was a couple good projects. I think Moneybagg Yo had a good album.
Okay.
Offset had a fucking great album. Drake flopped.
Right.
Like, which really just tied like the fucking
the knot on
like, because it's like, damn, this is, if Drake's flopping, hip hop's in trouble, right?
Right.
So obviously we're in 2024 now, right?
Yeah.
And 2 artists just dropped, and I'm so fucking happy about it. So one, Young M.A. started making music again, which, wow. I thought she was dead. I thought she was literally dying in 2023.
No, she was dying.
No, literally. I thought she was literally.
She was like
dying.
Like
Came out with a banger, hot ass song.
Really?
Fuck with, yeah.
Okay.
Fuck with it. And I'm like a casual Young M.A. fan. I'm not like a super fan of hers. I think it's funny to me because when like top female rappers like get talked about, I don't think she's ever brought up, which is insane to me. Yo, I think because maybe she doesn't quite look the female part. You know what I mean? She's kind of like a little on the studdish side. So
she's male presented.
Yeah, they might group her with the male rappers,
right.
But I think Young M.A. is like a crazy underrated female rapper. You know what I mean? And her hits be hitting.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like her full albums aren't the best to me, but like she'll have like some hits in there. It's like damn.
Right.
And then my guy Fab started rapping.
I know you were
again.
happy, bro.
Oh, I was super fucking ecstatic. Now, to me, now that Fab's rapping again, like I know 2024 is gonna be a good year for him.
Really?
Bro. Yeah. Oh,
okay.
Man. Like, yo, he's been dropping like a fucking freestyle like once a week.
Mm-hmm.
Fire. Yo, actually, so I'm gonna read some of the fucking lines from some of his songs, bro. Like,
my guy's about to get a hard out from Fab.
Pause. All right. I'm gonna start off with a couple ones. Right?
Yeah.
Givers have to set limits because the takers never do.
I heard that one.
Yo, what?
Yeah, I heard that one.
Bro, I don't even like. I was like, yo, I thought of my kids. I thought of my family. I'm like, yeah, y'all gotta set some limits for these people.
You got some leeches in you?
Yeah. All right.
Some leeches in your life?
Yeah. All right. Another one. Fab line. They rather be broke bosses than rich teammates. Like, what?
Ooh.
Yo.
That's a one.
That's
something right there.
Yo. They rather be broke bosses than rich teammates.
You know what's crazy, bro?
Like that doesn't even apply to my life, but I'm like,
no, bro. You know what's crazy, my nigga? I think Jay-Z said something similar before where there's this saying that says it's better to have 10% of something than 100% of nothing or something like that. Bro, so many times people want to start some shit and want to start it so solo and don't want anyone else to be a part of it.
Yeah.
But end up fucking starting nothing or end up going nowhere at all, right? But then if you were to start it with someone else and have a team behind you to kind of push this thing forward, you would be 10 times further. But we want to always start things by ourselves. But that's a fucking bar.
That's a bar.
That's a bar.
I got a couple more. All right, Fab line. And niggas don't be confident unless they 18 deep, but it only takes one line to kill 18 sheep.
Okay.
All right. It's a longer one. All right, here. Fab line. This one bodied.
Yeah.
Broken heart on my middle finger. Fuck love. I'm a bitter nigga. Fuck her ex. I'm a Twitter nigga. Fuck her ex. I'm a X used to be Twitter. Y'all even get this shit?
That went right over my head. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yo, bro, look. All right. I'm a Twitter nigga. Kiss the ring on my pinky finger. I'm a big dog, not a little nigga. This is a real classic, not a little jingle. I'm on demon time, not a Christian mingle. Yo.
I love how aggressive you are. Like you're battle rapping right now.
Bro, like, I don't think I heard anything remotely this good in fucking 2023, man.
Break down that Christian mingle line.
Yo, I'm on demon time, not a Christian mingle.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
I'm not impressed. Not impressed by that one, but go ahead.
You're not impressed by that?
No, not that one.
The whole, but it's the whole thing. I didn't
Okay.
get
I didn't get that. I didn't get the whole
Yo,
thing.
fuck her ex. I'm a Twitter nigga. Yo, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Okay.
All right. Last one.
Okay.
All right. Fab line.
I love how invested you are in this, bro. Get the mad face back again.
This whip matching the drip matching the strip. I'm a sick nigga, and she trying to risk catching this shit. The ass poking out, and her shit matching the hips, or else she gotta go. Can't mismatching this bitch.
Them bad BBLs be hitting.
Yeah.
Them bad BBLs be terrible.
Bro. Yo, my guy 21 Savage dropped an album. Solid album too. I was fucking.
I've been listening to that like multiple times this week, honestly.
Yo, I rate 21 Savage like a 7.5.
Yeah.
Solid album to start like the year, I thought. And I'm saying nothing too crazy. I thought just good. Like overall good album.
I think Metro did his thing on the beats.
Yeah.
I think 21 still has that old 21 in him, and I think 21 needs to evolve a little bit more. So I see it peaking out since the Drake collab, right? To where he's becoming a little bit more like, I guess he's having a little bit more lyrics in there, a little bit more bars, right? But you could see some Drake influence in some of the songs that he's had, right?
I was really surprised Drake wasn't on the album.
Right.
I think society kind of bullied 21 Savage to take a break from Drake, honestly.
Why you say that? Because people
that,
kept saying that he can't make a banger without Drake.
There was that, and I think there was also like that, like they were kind of like calling him sassy for that one song with Drake, and it was like 21.
Can you do something for me?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, like
all right.
I think, cause there was like I think one song was like, look this shit up. I think might have been Letter to My Brother.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was like Drake should have been like there was a couple songs I'm like, yo, Drake needs to be on this shit, bro.
Bro, a couple of songs you could tell the Drake influence. You know, like you could tell it was like Drake's blueprint or foundation, right?
I feel like it's like the beat was probably made for him, and then like 21 Savage got it. I mean,
which is ironic enough because apparently Metro Boomin and Drake are beefing. So
really,
yeah, I didn't even know that was a thing. Man, I haven't done much research on it, but apparently Metro Boomin and Drake are kind of beefing. Which I think Drake says something about the. I'm gonna find it.
Okay. Damn. I mean, I would love to see like another like some work with
Drake says something to all the underachievers.
Oh, and the tweet the leaders.
Tweet the leaders. Yeah, I think that was a Metro Boomin.
I don't think that's a beef. I think that was like slight shade.
I think that was a Metro Boomin, but I don't know what he tweeted and deleted. But
it was something about like I guess Metro Boomin like didn't get nominated for an award or something like that. So he like tweeted something, and then like I think it was like targeted towards like Drake's album or something. Okay. Like that. But I mean, that's a little rap shade. You know what I'm saying? I don't classify it as straight beef. I thought I was a little disappointed on the album with the Burna Boy song. I thought like having a Burna Boy on your song, like a Burna Boy song is usually like a fucking slap. I didn't think that 21 Savage really did like anything with it. Like it was a song that's not gonna get like any play.
You know what song I did like a lot? And I didn't agree with you at first, but I did like the Travis Scott song. Yo. Not so much for Travis Scott's verse, but I did like 21's
I thought,
verse.
That was to me the best feature on the album.
Really?
Travis Scott on that fucking album killed. Like I think they just both slid on the beat.
Really? Yeah. I think 21 mastered it, right? Yeah. Like that's where like the evolution of 21 really like started coming out. That and Letter to My Brother, where he is
that's my favorite song.
He's actually rapping, you know, like I don't like I told you before, I hate when like rappers repeat like the same bar or multiple bars back to back. And I think like actually 21 did the best job of like working the beat as much as possible.
I think lyrical wise, he fucking snapped on the song with Doja Cat.
I love that song.
It's not even one of my top songs on the album.
Yeah,
But no, I thought he snapped on that fucking track, bro.
So the crazy thing is, I think Doja Cat was the weakest link on that song because
no, for sure, yeah.
Because even like that little yeah part, I was like, that shit is fire to me, right? Mm-hmm. But I think the way she came in, her voice was just a little bit off in comparison to that yeah. I think if she had like kept the same pitch, kept the same tone as that, and also said some better bars, words, whatever you want to call it, during that verse, I think it would have been harder. But that yeah part, I'm like, that shit is catchy as fuck, bro. I liked it a lot. Yeah.
I thought, first of all, I don't know how the fuck Young Thug keeps making these songs. They're like,
how is
Young Thug in prison and making every
like, this has to be pre-recorded. You know, Vibes Cartel does this, right? Yeah. Where like a lot of shit was like pre-recorded.
I'm pretty sure Vibes get like day passes. Day passes
out like out the jail.
Yeah, I don't think he's really spending the whole day there, man.
But he got like enough good work, and he gets a day out type shit. Nah, but yeah, I was wondering, but his voice, I was listening to Young Thug, and his voice was clear as fuck. So I'm thinking it was pre-recorded, you know.
I mean, but this is like.
It matched to be almost perfectly. Young Thug's
been in prison for like almost 2 years now, right?
Right.
Like, which I don't know what the fuck's going on with that case, man. Like, that's like the most crazy shit ever.
Yeah. Did you see the part where they're fucking like questioning him about LeBron now?
Yeah, bro, they're like they don't know what's going on with that trial, man. Like,
Listen, have you ever seen LeBron say or hear LeBron say slap?
Yeah, slime.
Slime, yeah, it was a slime, and then
have you ever seen LeBron him do the
wipe his nose?
Wipe his nose. It's like, what the fuck, LeBron James got to do it like Young Thug?
Exactly, like. Dude, what does Thug stand for exactly? Like,
yeah, but I thought he didn't. That song was alright. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, obviously, like if he's in prison recording this shit, I don't know how well the song could really do. But I was disappointed by the Young Thug feature. The Burna Boy one was like disappointing as fuck to me. Because anytime I see Burna Boy on an album, I'm like, I have high expectations. You know what I mean?
It was below mid. Like it was literally. It's easy to get lost in the shuffle. Yeah. Honestly, it was
the fucking. Was it Summer Walker?
Summer Walker.
That was. It didn't match the flow of the album at all to me.
The bar that he said to me that kind of stuck out was he want to play with her Doja Cat. I'm like, you should have saved that for the Doja Cat feature, but I think to me that like fit perfectly in there. I don't know why it always like stuck out to me.
I mean, overall solid album. I think like I said, I give it a 7.5. Good.
Yeah, I'll give it like a 6, the 6.5.
6.5.
Yeah, about 6.5.
Pretty shitty then.
No, not really. It's above average. Like it's better than most 21 Savage albums. Like I think he has like a kind of like Young M.A. where he has like a lot of good like hits, you know, like singles and singles or features, but I love a good 21 Savage feature now I think about it. He has a good feature. He has great features, but his albums are typically
I became a 21 Savage by accident.
Really?
Right? I didn't even realize I was a 21 Savage like fan for like a minute, right? Mm-hmm. And then one day I was just like going through my like playlist. I'm like, why the fuck is there so much 21 Savage like songs here? It's like, yo, but that's what I didn't realize. Like, yo, because he kills features.
Yeah.
Bodies features.
I love when like his shit goes into like B minor. Yeah. It gets like super dark, bro.
My favorite thing he does is like when he says pussy. Like,
pussy.
Like, he just kills it.
But the funniest thing, I think it was one part of the album where he kept saying "your bitch get bust up." It reminded me of fucking Kevin Gates where he was like, he was on the fucking the interview with what's her name, the City Girls, and he was like, yo, like what did she say? She said, what if I tell you that I just fucked a nigga outside, and he was like, so you're not gonna show me the video? And she was like, nah, like that's none of your business. So he was like, yo, you ain't gonna show me you getting bust up by another nigga. So whenever he said that, I'm like, and you could see how the City Girl is kind of like taken back, like, whoa, like I wasn't expecting that. So whenever 21 Savage said that shit, I'm like, damn, it kind of reminds me of like the bust up from that shit. And I don't know why, I just like chuckled a bit.
Yeah, Kevin Gates be saying some wild shit.
Kevin Gates be on some fucking wild ass shit.
Yeah, I mean, so like I said, so far decent album. I'm still getting through the Kid Cudi album. DJ Drama did that one, which kind of a weird fit for me. Kid Cudi and DJ Drama. Like,
okay.
But I feel like DJ Drama and Metro Boomin like do fucking like when they're on the project, it's usually pretty good. So
okay.
Maybe I'll talk about the Kid Cudi album.
You know what I thought about this week? We haven't had a DJ Khaled album in a while.
He's probably due. I bet he'll drop this year.
Yeah, we haven't had like a solid DJ Khaled album.
Yeah. But other than that, what's up with you, man? Anything new?
No. I mean, not so much is new, but I actually had a wild experience.
Okay. How
When was it? It was pretty fucking crazy. It was for Christmas, honestly. I've been meaning to tell you about this experience, right? So it's kind of lengthy, but so I ended up so for those that know, I do Uber. So for those that don't know, I do Uber, right?
Entrepreneur here.
Self-employed, right?
Big boss.
But I will make what's this nigga name? Who's the nigga that used to run Rockefeller?
Dame Dash?
Yeah, I'll make Dame Dash proud, bro.
Okay.
You know, I'm a boss. I don't answer to nobody. But but I was doing an Uber, right? And I was driving around like the Stanford area, and I was driving to Norwalk. So I get a ride to Norwalk. I go pick up these two white ladies, right?
Yeah.
So they're drunk as fuck. They get in the car. And
how old are they?
I would say like early 40s.
All right.
Like early 40s, late 30s. Go ahead.
Orgy?
No.
Oh damn. I thought you...
No.
Sorry.
Right. So I ended up picking up these two white ladies, right? And they get in a car, and she's like, immediately, geez, finally, right? And I'm like
giving you attitude off the bat?
I don't know. So I'm like, trying to make small conversation. I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, I didn't take that long. So I was like, wow, like rough day. Like you just want to get out of there. She was like, yeah. I'm like, wow, what happened? So she said, I just found out my ex-boyfriend is gay, right? I'm like, well, how did you find that out? So we're going back and forth, and like I'm asking her questions, and like it's like they're talking, but like not talking about that, just like not even talking about like to each other, just just talking, right? And so I bring it back, like, how did you find out about that? And then finally, she was like, well, I found out that he was fucking a bunch of other girls while we were in a relationship. I'm like, well,
don't make him gay.
He's not gay.
He's super straight.
Right. So I'm like, he's not gay. So then the other girl was like, yo, he's such a pig, right? She was like, he's such a pig. Mm-hmm. He was fucking all these other girls, and me and my husband didn't think that he was the right one for you. Like, we know how much you love him, and this is no offense to him, but we just thought you could have done so much better. So I was like, so how did you find out he was gay? And then again, just like talking, but like not even like talking to each other, just like saying words like in the air, like just throwing words out there, right? They're drunk, right? Just saying words out there. So I said, once again, bring it back again. So here's the third time of me asking, like, so how is he gay? So then she was like, well, he was cheating on me the entire time he was in a relationship with another woman the entire time we were together. Once again, this doesn't explain how he's gay. So now she's like getting frustrated, not so much with me, but about like that situation,
like Well, now she's getting reminded of it.
Yeah, she's getting frustrated about that situation. She's like, oh my gosh, like I'm just so happy we're not together, and I'm thankful that like we're no longer together, right? So I ended up playing like some music, and then the one that was married was like, I actually like this guy. I like he has like some good style in like music, right? So
talking about you.
Yeah, talking about me. So we're driving. I'm going to drop him off, and we're heading towards so they drop off location was like Stanford, right? So we're talking out of nowhere. She ends up like, I think I had to ask him a question. I can't remember what it was about, but I asked him a question. Neither one of them replied, right?
What was the question?
I don't remember. It was like just something along like the conversation we were having, right? And neither one of them replied. So it was definitely alarming. And I decided to I like hesitated for a bit, and like she leans over and like whispers to the other friend, and they start making out in the back of my seat, in the back seat, random as fuck, bro. Right?
You look good, yeah.
Fuckable.
All right, okay.
Yeah, fuckable, but start making out in the back of my seat, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, whoa, like
pretty hot,
right? Plus, one of you is married at this point, right?
Oh.
You forgot that one of them is married. So I'm like, so how did you two become a thing, right? Immediately, like,
so she's talking about her ex-boyfriend being gay, but she's doing gay shit.
Yeah, she's doing gay shit, right?
Okay,
so she's kissing her friend, right?
Very, very on brand with women.
Right.
Very on brand.
Right. So she's kissing her ex-friend. So I was like, so how did you two become a thing? So then the married one was like, well, do you live around here? And I'm like, no, like I'm actually from Waterbury. And there she was like, I could tell she's like kind of vet me out to see if like I'm from the area, if I may know her husband kind of thing.
Truth type of shit.
So she was like, if I would ever would you ever consider living on this side, like closer to New York? I was like, I would love to live in New York, but like not over here. So I was like, so how did you come to become a thing? So then once again, the gay boyfriend one whispers to the other one and it gets eerie silent, right? So then like it is dead silent. So I'm like, these bitches are weird. So I'm just gonna like drive us to the spot. So I'm driving. They're
How long
like,
does it ride?
it's about like 25-minute ride maybe, right?
Decent amount of time.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm driving to the spot. We're on our way to Stanford. Out of nowhere, the lady's like, the gay boyfriend one is like, you know, where are we going? And I'm like, to Stanford.
Where y'all put the location at?
To Stanford. So she's like, well, why are we going to Stanford? And I was like, well, this is where you guys put the location is, right? Or put the location in. So she was like, so I was like, are you guys, so I looked to the address and I'm like, are you guys not going to such an, I think it was like 100 something street or the other. So she's like, we'll just go along with that. Right. So I'm like,
okay.
All right. Yeah. Immediately now red flags are going off. Right. So the other one is like, I don't want to go to Stanford. I want to go home. And she was like, well, we'll just figure out when we get there. She was like, no, I don't want to go to Stanford. I want to go home. Right. And just kept repeating it. Finally, again, the gay boyfriend one is like, well, where are we? What? And I'm like, well, we're in Stanford.
I mean, are they like blackout drunk?
No, they're not blackout drunk quite yet.
Okay.
Right? So she's like, well, where are we? And I'm like, we're in Stanford. She said, why are we in Stanford? Right? Like, because this is the address that you guys put into the GPS. So I'm pulling up to Stanford and it said get off at like exit 7 or some shit. So she was like, why are we getting off at exit 7? And I was like, I don't know. Like, you guys put the address in here. I'm just driving to this location.
Like, are they like kind of like blaming you at this point?
I don't even know what's happening. I guess they're like kind of confused as to where we're going, but like, I'm assuming they're blaming me. I'm assuming they're thinking that I'm like dragging them somewhere or some shit like that. But clearly the GPS is like saying like where we're going, you know, turn by turn. So finally, like the other girl, the married one, just bust out crying, bro. Like immediately, like, damn. I don't want to go to Stanford. I want to go home. Like, why are we in Stanford?
I would feel mad uncomfortable.
Super uncomfortable, bro. Like I'm sitting there like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I need to drop these bitches off immediately. But then again, they're drunk. So I'm like, obviously, to me trying to be the nice guy, I'm not trying to drop them off in downtown Stanford, fucking 2 drunk women. Yeah. So, you know, I'm trying to, and the last point of contact is me. So, like, if anything happens like,
to them, it's on you.
It's on me, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, I'm just trying to like get these women home. So we get down to Stanford, we get off the exit. She's navigating me and she's like, no, you're not going to listen to the GPS. So the GPS is telling me turn right and drop them off immediately. So she's like, you're not going to turn right. Keep going straight. So she was like, keep going straight until you can't go no more. So I'll keep going straight. So I was like, so should I turn here right? So she's like,
I mean, you're being a pretty chill Uber driver, bro. Because at this point, like, you're not. Are you even making money after you?
No, like it's
once you pass like your destination, you
bro.
Don't make money,
I don't make any money. Like, bro, Uber gives you a set fixed pay, and you don't make anything beyond that. Like, unless the person takes long to get into the car. After that, you make no money, no extra money, right? So even if I could bring her back to Waterbury, and I'm not making any extra money. Gotcha. You feel me? So unless like they change it on the app. So we're driving and she's like, you know, keep going straight. So I'm like, okay, so should I turn right here? She's like, no, keep going straight but don't get back onto the highway. So I keep going straight. And then finally it gets to the point where like, I can't go straight anymore unless I'm getting back to the highway. So I'm like, where do I go? She was like, I told you to keep going straight. And I'm like, well, you also told me don't get back onto the highway. So she was like, okay, well, make a left here. So I make a left there, right? And I'm driving and I was like, wait. I'm literally taking directions from a pissy drunk person right now, you know? Like, I don't even know she knows where she's at. So she's guiding me and I'm driving and then maybe like 3 minutes later I'm pulling up, I'm driving and then she's like, okay, right here. So I like literally had to like slam on my brakes as I'm passing by the building. She gets out the car. She's like, okay, I live here. So she slams the door. She walks around to the other side.
Both of them?
No, just one of them, right?
Okay.
Actually, yes, both of them get out the car. So I walked around to the other side. Was like, all right, like, she says, are you coming with me? And she says, no, I'm gonna stay with this cute Habibi driver. Right? The married one is like, I'm gonna stay with this cute Habibi driver.
But that's the one that didn't want to go to Stanford.
That's the one that didn't want to go to Stanford. Okay. First things first, I'm flattered that you call me cute.
But Habibi?
Second thing ever, I'm not Habibi. Like, I am clearly black, right? Yeah. So
they're like, dark.
They're not that dark, right? So she gets to the car. She's like, I'm going to stay with him. So I was like, well, if you're going to stay with me, you got to put the address back to like the location where you need to go. So she said, all right, that's fine. So as she's passing me the phone, her husband's calling her, right? So while this is all going on, I'm like, your husband's calling you. She says, don't worry about it. She said, don't worry about it. I'll call him back later or something like that.
Yo, what
So
time of night is this?
this is probably like 2 o'clock in the morning, right?
Holy damn.
Yeah. So the other one now, as we're about to say bye, she's like, wait, I can't find my pocketbook. Did you see me get in a car with a pocketbook? I'm like, no. So she looks the car. She can't find her pocketbook anywhere, right? I was like, lady, I don't know. I don't think I saw you with a pocketbook anywhere. So finally, like, she gets out of the car and like, she ends up like getting frustrated. I was like, you're probably gonna have to call the restaurant. You probably left it there. She closes the door. She walks around, right? The lady's husband's calling her again. And she's like, she picks up the phone. She's like, hello? He's like, yeah, why are you in Stanford?
Oh, I got her location.
Yeah. So she was like, I don't know. So he's like, well, what do you mean you don't know? So she was like, I don't know why I'm in Stanford. So he's like, well, are you coming home tonight? And she was like, I hope so.
Damn.
So he was like, what the fuck you mean you hope so? Like, so she's like, honestly, everything is so weird right now. Like, I don't even know whose phone this is right now. Mind you, her husband called her, so it's clearly her phone, right? So she's like, he was like, it's your phone. Like, she was like, it doesn't even look like a phone. Everything is so weird right now. So he was like, are you on drugs? So she's like, no, I didn't take any drugs. So he was like, so I ended up, I was like, yo, just give me the phone, right? So I take the phone from her. I was like, hey, this is our Uber driver. They put in the wrong address. We're heading back to you right now. I told him the address. He was like, okay, that's fine. So he gives back the phone to her. So he was like, bye.
Pretty reasonable guy,
right?
Because like, yo,
he was pissed
at you.
He was not at me. He was leaving.
I'm just saying, but like, bro, I call my girl 2 a.m. and some guy telling me that he's the Uber driver is talking to me. I'm fucking losing it.
Why?
Because it's like, I'm not buying that. Like,
really?
I'm not buying that shit. Like, oh, this is the Uber driver? Yeah, I bet.
Right.
Like, don't come home.
Nah, he was upset, bro. He was not happy at all. So fucking
very reasonable. Too.
Right. So he was like, she was like, all right, I'll see you in a bit. And I love you. And he said, bye, and hang up shit. She was like, but I said, I love you. And immediately passes out.
She just cheated on him too.
Yeah.
Because she kissed the girl.
Kissed that girl, right?
Yeah.
But she immediately passes out. And I'm not talking about like resting up against like the headrest. Like she's like dope leaning like in my seat, right? Like fucking slumped over in my seat. So I'm like, all right, like I'm just trying to get this lady like the fuck home and that's it, right? So I pull up to her house. I'm like, hey, like I need you to I'm like, hey, like it's time to get up. I call her by name. I can't remember her name. So I was like, I need you to get up. She's not getting up, right? So I had to walk around to the other side and like get her out the car. So I tapped on her. She was like, okay, like I was like, it's home. I was like, you're home. And she was like, okay, like I'm getting out. So she grabbed her stuff and then she gets out of the car and almost busts her ass, right? So I had to like catch her from falling, walk her up to the door.
Yeah, what a Uber driver.
Yeah, bro. Walk her up to the door, bro. And she's like, was like, okay, I have to disalarm my alarm, right? So she tries to start fiddling with her phone, and I was like, you couldn't even figure out how to put the Lyft address in there. How are you gonna like disengage your alarm right now?
Just knocking on the door for your husband.
That's exactly what I said. I was like, maybe we should knock on the door. She was like, no, I don't want to wake him up. I'm like, I highly doubt he's sleeping. But she was like, no. So I'm holding her arm, and then she was like, well, I'm an adult, and I don't need you chaperoning me. I was like, you just almost bust your face, and I need you to like kind of get inside of the house. So finally, like he comes to the door, and you would think like the nigga would like assist her in the house. No, he like sticks his head out, gives me a thumbs up, and I'm like, bro, take your bitch, and I'm going to fuck home. So I ended up just like leaving, and these motherfuckers had the nerve to not give me a tip after all of this shit, bro. After all of this shit that I fucking went through, my nigga.
Like, that's what you get. What you get
for being too nice, right?
Yeah,
it's some bullshit. Like I was like, you know what? Let me try to be a stand-up person and at least stick around to make sure that this lady sees her way home. No, it's benefited me nothing at all.
I mean, at least you didn't get in trouble for nothing.
Nah, for sure.
That could have gone wrong.
Absolutely. That's exactly why I was like, you know what?
Let me white women back your car,
drunk? Bro. Immediately I start getting nervous. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is happening here? I need to drop these ladies off immediately. You feel me?
In Stanford too?
In Stanford.
Man, this is a nightmare for you.
Mind you, I picked them up in Norwalk. The other lady needed to get dropped off in Norwalk. So I had to drop one off in Stanford and then drive back to Norwalk to drop the other one off, bro. I mean, I got paid for the ride back to Norwalk, so I was cool with that.
I mean, yo, these Uber rides will at least keep you interesting,
bro. A proposition for sex multiple times, like it's so many different situations, bro.
You taking any yet?
Nah, I don't know.
Why not?
Hell no, bro. There's like a couple of them was like fucking prostitutes or escorts.
Like, how do they proposition you for sex? They're like, hey, like, can I get a free ride if I fuck you?
Nah, they were just like, this is what I do. Do you want it? And I was like,
oh, but they're trying to sell you pussy.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
you.
and I was like, nah.
Oh, I mean, I feel like free. Yeah, I'm like,
absolutely not. Still not free.
free.
Not from them bitches. Hell
I'm,
no.
I'm thinking not like the escorts. I'm thinking about for like just a regular like cute.
Probably
chick.
a regular chick.
Yeah,
probably a regular chick. But like, not them escorts bitches. They look like.
Have you dated anybody you given a ride to on Uber yet?
Dated? No, I cracked one.
Oh, you cracked one?
Yeah.
How was it?
Yeah, mid.
Yeah,
it was mid.
No tip.
And she got the tip.
I'm saying I know she got the tip. But I'm saying, but like was like. You know what I'm saying? If you're doing ratings and stuff like that, like, you know, like how you get Uber ratings, like how,
right.
like how would you rate the Uber pussy?
Nah, honestly, you know what it was for me? There was no connection, so I felt like, you know, it was just trash.
Yeah, at this age, yo, like that connection shit's like actually so important.
Yeah,
it fucking
like,
sucks.
Right, for real. I was like, damn, like I don't even wish I could fuck you without liking you, you know? Like, I fucking hate your gut, so I can't even fuck you right.
That's the word.
Nah, for me, it's like it was just trash.
Having to like women to sleep with them is like, annoying.
I actually gotta care about you. Fuck, bro. Like bring me back to the old days, but nah.
Gotta go back to the the dog,
the Cold War days.
All right, man. Before we wrap this episode up, we'll do our wild post of the day.
So I saw some wild posts this week, right? So pretty much there's a post about these baby fathers decided to create a thread about the wild shit their baby mother say to them, right?
Oh, this is about to get juicy.
So the wild shit is like I feel like these niggas need like a therapy session, like some of the shit that their baby mom say to them, bro.
Like that bad,
bro? They be like they were going sick. So obviously,
so these like personal text messages.
Yeah, these are personal text messages from baby mother to baby father type shit. But like,
I mean, yo, bad look first of all, because now you're exposing your baby mom.
Mm-hmm.
So at the end of the day, you're making yourself look stupid. But I enjoy stupidity. Go ahead.
So one of them said, hold on, let me try to find this one right here.
Right.
So one of them said, she's text her baby father this. The real clappers in your city done died already. Right?
Yeah.
You know you're nothing of the sort. You're a crash dummy with no heart, and your ass be scared. I've seen it with my own two eyes, freaky ass faggot.
Damn.
Like I'm like, what would possess her to?
Oh, but she a hood bitch.
Yo,
that's a hood bitch.
Yo,
right
it's
there.
Crazy because one of the
she pretty much saying like, yo, you not a shooter.
You're not a shooter,
and I fuck with shooters.
All the real clappers in your city already died.
Like all the real shooters is gone.
It's gone.
So everyone left is pussy.
You're a pussy. Your ass is pussy, and I seen it already.
Yo, imagine like, yo, your baby mom. Like saying you're not a real shooter, like is crazy. I was like, why would you want me to be a shooter?
Dead ass.
Like I got our kid to live for.
So then she followed up after, right, with another message saying, "Suck my dick and keep ducking that taco."
What's that even mean?
I had to look it up.
Okay.
So pretty much ducking the taco mean like ducking the taco means like when you're getting shot at, like ducking your head, pretty much like
ducking the taco.
Yeah, ducking your taco means like ducking your head. Now, obviously, I might be wrong. Yeah, from gunshots.
I mean, what is he supposed to do? Like, keep his head up and get shot?
I don't know. She was pretty much like, stay on lookout. Like, you keep running away, bitch ass nigga. Like, that's what she hit him.
Bro, I think this guy needs to go to the police. I think she's like trying to hire like hitmen.
Bro, someone said like, I don't know who's the baby mother or the baby father in this situation.
Damn, bro.
Yo, like she was.
This is why I never fuck with hood bitches, bro.
Right.
I've never liked them. I've never cared to mess with them. Bro, I remember I was like out with the hood chick once.
Mm-hmm.
The bitch almost like squared up with me. I'm like, this isn't for me. Like y'all are wild. Like I don't, you feel me? I don't need hood bitches, man. Like,
bro, this is what I'm saying. It's like, yo, how do you allow yourself to get a bitch like this pregnant? These bitches pregnant. That's what I don't understand, my nigga. Like you fucking these bitches that would talk to you like this.
First of all, yo, anytime a woman tells you to suck her dick, bro, like
suck my dick. That's so cringy. Like
it's like you don't even have a penis. Like,
why
are you saying this to me?
Exactly. Why are you saying this to me? It's crazy.
Like, yo, I'd at least
my
say,
guy
like,
sounds so hurt.
Yo, I'd at least say like if I was a woman like trying to disrespect the guy, I'd be like, at least say like, yo, suck my clit. But like saying suck my dick like to a man is crazy.
This foul work, bro. So
yo, that's like, yo, and she know you a pussy. Like she know you.
Yo, she literally said it. Like you're pussy, nigga. Like pretty much calling this nigga out and said, this nigga said at this point,
Yo,
I don't
she
even.
need to date 50 Cent. Like, nah, you know what it is? She need to date King Von.
King Von?
RP.
Right. Bro, I think this nigga is not hood enough for this bitch, bro.
Anymore?
Yeah, another one said, I hope you get in a car accident so bad that you split into pieces and they feed you to the dogs.
That's what a baby mom said to her
To
baby
her
dad?
baby dad, nigga.
I mean, first of all, what is the guy doing to deserve this kind of like behavior? Jeez.
I don't know. Like,
Feed you to the dogs?
mm-hmm.
Bro, can these women
I
act
hope
like
you
ladies?
split into pieces.
Bro, I
and
need
they
these women to
feed-
start acting like ladies. This is crazy.
So then,
Like, what did the guy say to that?
I don't know. They don't show the message. They just show
Probably
like
too hurt.
they just show like what the baby mom says to them. That's it, right?
Damn. Bro.
So then, so the girls started chiming in, right? And they started chiming in on the wild shit that they said to their baby father. Now,
Okay.
right? So one girl said, "You thought you ate, huh? You yellow pickle dick bastard. Come get these kids so I can get fucked like how I'm supposed to. You know me, big hoe."
Damn. You know me, big hoe?
Big hoe.
I mean, yo,
You yellow pickle dick bastard.
is that like a shot at light skinned dicks?
I think so. I think so.
I don't like that one.
You don't like
I don't care for that. Yo, because first of all, yo, to end it on like on big hoe is like damn, you don't even have shame.
Yeah, she
Like, shame is
said,
gone.
"Come pick these kids up so I could get fucked." You know, big hoe.
Big hoe shit.
Big hoe shit, nigga.
I blame the city girls for this kind of behavior.
This is out of control.
All right, what's next?
So the next one is right. So I'm assuming that this text message is from a third party, right?
Okay.
So it says she said you can't come or you can't see or talk to your kids until you drop all the charges for her.
Oh, like the guy pressed charges
Well, the
on
guy
the baby
pressed charges
mom?
on the baby mom. He wanted to see the kids, and the third party, whoever they are, she said you can't come and see or talk to the kids until you drop
it's
all the
bad when
charges.
you need a negotiator.
Middle ground, right?
Like we need someone to like
so
represent you here.
one of the ones, right? Which I didn't screenshot this one, right? So one of the ones was this guy's mother was talking to the baby mother, right?
Uh-huh.
And pretty much, the guy was in the hospital in a neck brace and everything. And all the baby mother replied was, "I don't care for real." Like, so I don't know what the conversation was previous to that, but pretty much like she don't give a fuck what condition he's in. She want what she want. And the nigga had proof like of him. You could see the background of him in the hospital, him in the neck brace and everything.
She's like, get your neck situated. I need that child support money. Like
I need that shit ASAP.
Damn.
Another baby mother said, "And your rap career ain't never gonna pop off."
That one stung him.
That probably hurt that. That nigga probably cried after that shit.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Yo, that'd be like, like your baby mom like saying to you, right? Like, not that you have one, but anybody's like, yo, that's why your podcast ain't shit. Like, damn, bitch.
Facts. Like, you had to take it that far.
Like, yo, it's one thing to hurt me, but you gotta hurt my dreams.
For real. Like, damn, like I'm trying to do something out here. So another baby mother said, "Everybody already know you're an attention seeker. You show it when you drunk. You just a pussy sucking ass nigga, period."
I mean, that's not the worst one. Like,
It's not the worst one. We started off hot, but like to say some wild shit like that.
Guy eats a lot of pussy. That's not the worst thing.
All right, and then
I'd rather be called a pussy sucker than to suck my dick.
Pussy sucking ass nigga is crazy. So the last one says, "Stop lying to that girl and tell her the truth. Fuck around and find out. Your best bet is to take her home. I'll give you an hour or I'm coming and wrecking shit. Fair warning."
Oh, that means the baby daddy got his new joint in the crib and the baby mom knows and she's not playing around.
She said, "Take that bitch home. Fair warning."
Like, I know it's crazy. It's like, this is one of them conversations when you gotta ask the chick that you with, like, yo, can you fight? Like, my baby mom got hands.
Right.
You know, like, yo, if you staying,
if you pussy, you gotta go.
I gotta drop you off.
Right.
She be knocking chicks out.
Right.
I don't want that for you.
I want the best for you.
Yeah, I like you.
She said, "I'm gonna come through and start wrecking shit." Like,
damn.
She gave that nigga a fucking warning. Like, that's crazy. Like, this is what y'all niggas is going through, bro. I'm sorry for y'all, nigga. Like,
for real,
we need
man.
a baby father, like,
and
a counseling meeting, really.
Is like, damn.
Bro, I'm telling you, these bitches is harder than the niggas these days, bro.
I see it. I definitely see it. Yo, stop ducking that taco.
Stop ducking the taco.
I never heard of that.
Yo,
that's wild to me because it's like, You want me to like stand straight for bullets?
Yeah, you pretty much want me to get clapped. Like,
Yeah.
I shouldn't run away, is what you're saying.
Damn.
Like, she's out here saying, like, this nigga is straight bitch, bro.
Jeez. All right, man. That's the message for 2024, yo. Like, yo, pick who you have a kid by wisely.
Wisely, because these girls is out here acting crazy.
For real. But I think we'll leave it off on that, man.
Nah, for
All right, shit. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see y'all next episode. As always, make sure you hit that like button, drop a comment, subscribe. Add us on Facebook, on GenCast, add us on Instagram as official Gen TV podcast. Add us on TikTok, same thing, official Gen TV podcast. And we'll see you next episode.